into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Tashkent, Uzbekistan. So if you have seen my previous episode, you know I'm in Uzbekistan. These are my last few days here, but today I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna dedicate this episode to one of the little secrets here in Tashkent, and that is the metro stations of Tashkent. There are quite a few, and they're stunningly decorated based on what I've seen and based on what I've been told by some people. So without any further delay, guys, I'm gonna walk that way to the main station that is close to my place, and they're gonna start exploring and see how many of these stations we can knock down throughout the day. You know, I'm hopefully gonna do at least a dozen that are picture worthy, but we're gonna go and see. Maybe we're gonna do more. There are 3 lines. I'm gonna start with the blue line and then head that way. So stay tuned, and most likely I'm not gonna pronounce all these names correctly, but I'm gonna put them in the description, the main ones that I believe you guys should see if you ever visit Tashkent. So let's head that way. First station right here, close to my hotel, is the Cosmonaut, something like that. It's pretty much a station dedicated to the astronauts of the Soviet era, Yuri Gagarin, and that's pretty much all I know. But yeah, let's go inside and see. So this is the first station that we stopped by. It's very close to my hostel, and it's pretty much the astronaut station. As you can see, it has a whole bunch of depictions of people that had a contribution to the, you know, to astronomy, to the spaceship technology and so on, and it's trying to depict a little bit of the Milky Way, I guess, with this architecture. The second station that I stopped at is the Uzbekistan station. As you can tell, this one has some really big lamps right here. It looks like there's still some renovation that's taking place, but overall it's quite intriguing, no doubt, with these big mushroom lamps, if you can call it that way. So just made it to Alisher Navoy, and this one, guys, it looks like it's representing the high ceilings and the domes of a mosque. Check out how cool this one is. Probably the best one, no doubt, due to its decoration and details. Yeah, there was quite a bit of art into this one, no doubt. So until the next metro comes, I'm going to give you guys some information. You know, back in 1966, there was an earthquake here in Tashkent, and quite a bit of the city was destroyed. So that's when the Soviets kind of start revamping and remodernizing the city, and making the metro station was one of the first priorities. And I think he opened in the early 70s, and only until 2018, guys, photography and videos and so on were actually banned, because this place was used as a bomb bomb shelter, you know, as an evacuation, for the citizens. So yeah, last year I guess they overcame that fear and they let people photograph, you know, take videos and so on. So that's probably why it remained a little bit of mystery for the rest of the world. Next stop, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Gafurgolum, just made it here, and I'm gonna catch the next one and next one and next one. I'm gonna stop at each one of them and see exactly what they hold for us. But this one has a pretty nice, circle ceiling with some decorated pillars and some graphic art on the side. Check it out right there. Looks like it's depicting some horses and so on. But yeah. Just got off at the Chorsu metro station, and this one does not have anything specific, anything spectacular, but I'm gonna go and visit some of the things around the market here, which are gonna go in my Tashkent video. So yeah, if you want to see more of Tashkent, definitely go and check out the city guide, the walking through Tashkent. Just made it to Paktapur station, guys, and this one is extremely packed. This is actually the train that I was gonna take, but there's so many people that it's not even worth it. You know, until then, I'm just gonna take some photos of the architecture of the murals on the side, and that's pretty much it. Just gonna wait for the next one because it's just gonna be crammed whatsoever. It's getting close to rush hour, 4 o'clock here, so yeah, it's gonna be really busy all throughout the city. Another quick fact about the Tashkent metro, it's actually the one out of 2 metros in whole Central Asia, the other one being in Almaty, Kazakhstan. This one is not very large. I'm not sure 100% how big the one in Almaty is, but yeah, out of the whole former Soviet unions here in Central Asia, those are the only 2 cities that have metros, and it makes it quite reliable. This was a big hub for manufacturing back in the day. Being so remote, it was harder to attack, right? So Tashkent played an important role way back in the day. Mustaqilik station is another beautiful one that has some high ceilings and some beautiful decorations at the columns, and also these chandeliers that not all of them have lights, but either way it's a beautiful highlight throughout the metro station. Next station in the books, Kamid Amlijan. Guys, my strategy is just take the metro, look at the window, see if it's nice, and then if it is, I get off. I'm not gonna go to all of them, but I'm gonna do quite a bit of them, just because once you buy the ticket, the little button, you put it in and you can ride the metro all day long, and the cost of it's actually very affordable. It's only 1,400 som, which makes it probably 20 US cents, which is a piece of cake, which is pretty much nothing. But yeah, check out the beautiful teal and turquoise decorations here. It may seem like I'm rushing through all the stations and just showing a few highlights, but that's exactly what I'm doing, because I'm trying to be as efficient and effective as possible. Kind of have 4 minutes to take some photos, some videos, and so on, and then catch the next train and go to the next stop, and so on and so on and so on. I have a couple of hours tomorrow as well, and I'm probably gonna play catch up with some of the stations that I did not cover, in order for you guys to have a more comprehensive view of all the stations here in Tashkent. Then the last station on the red line, Buyuki Park, has some interesting decorations on the ceiling. It looks like a little spaceships within a dome, so the dome has some pretty nice decorations as well. Nothing spectacular about the Amir Temur station, but it's a good station. It's a very central station, and that's where I decided to get off in order to explore more of the city of Tashkent. But I'm gonna continue with a few other stations here that were taken on a previous day. A cool little bypass here at the Oybek station between the train lines, so it's connecting the blue line with the green line, and yeah, it's a little bit ornated as well. Just got off at Yunus Rajabi, I believe you pronounce it, and again a lot of these columns highly decorated with what looks like chandeliers, but yeah, chandeliers in the middle. These are just look-alike, not sure exactly how you would call it, but yeah, check it out, pretty ornated. And the Bodomzor station clearly has some Uzbek ethnical and cultural influences, as you can tell from the sit-down benches to the graphics and designs on the ceiling. Pretty cool. Abdullah Kodiri station, check out the bad boys here. Those chandeliers are humongous, and they're all throughout the station, even on the sideways, but a little bit smaller. Guys, that was it from the episode that led you to some of the Tashkent metro stations, some highly decorated stations, no doubt. Just exploring the city a little bit longer in order to create another episode from Tashkent from Tashkent with some of its highlights, I guess you can put it that way. It's almost sunset time right now, as you can tell. Beautiful orange color here in Tashkent. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this impromptu episode dedicated to a specific part of the city, of a city. If you enjoy these type of episodes, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment below. Likes are always appreciated, and remember, gratitude should be the only attitude. Stay humble, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape.